Hey, it's MachineDaena, and today we're talking about what you need to start streaming. So this chapter, we're going to cover 4 main lessons. We're going to be covering hardware, software, equipment and technology per platform, and then tips and additional information right at the back end. So what do you need to start streaming? Well, it's important to remember that some of the items are optional. It's personal preference, but we do recommend the following equipment. Hardware. So we're mainly covering computer, microphone and camera at this stage. To stream, you're going to need a computer, a streaming enabled console, or a smartphone for IRL streams. In theory, that is enough, but you may want to add some extra stuff to it. For the perfect streaming experience, a good microphone and camera are also really highly recommended. A camera and a microphone can be important to your stream, but when you're starting out, more than likely the existing kit that you've got will be absolutely fine. So let's just talk about microphones for a second. Arguably the most important aspect of streaming, and this serves to narrate your stream and to communicate with your viewers. This is how you entertain your viewers in a more personable way, and if you're just about to start streaming, the built-in microphone on your gaming headset will more than likely be fine for you. You just need to be mindful that it's not as flexible and the quality might not be quite as good. Good USB microphones sound much better and are available from €50 or $55 and will significantly improve the experience for the viewer. Speech is a lot more clearer, the sound image is not as distorted, and you'll sound a lot more like real life rather than like you're on the phone or something. So believe it or not, it's even more important than your video or cam, because otherwise emotion can be lost from your voice or tones from your voice or even actual information as well. We recommend this step only after you've tried streaming for some time, or you don't have a microphone, or the quality just simply isn't good enough. Most people start with their existing mic and then upgrade down the line once they've had a chance to check out someone else's stream and do a bit of research. So a camera is the second most important part when you're talking about a professional streaming setup. The use for face cams already become quite normal in streaming, and you can see facial expressions and gestures as well as the gameplay. Makes it a lot more interesting. It gives your stream a face and identity. It builds up a closer bond with the community, more than if just the gameplay was running. A camera needs to be really 720p and be a very well lit environment and not in a dark environment. Good cams are available for €90 or $100, maybe even a touch less. Alternatively, you can use your cell phone as a webcam in combination with certain apps that allow it to be broadcast. As with the microphone, best to just test these things out first, do a little bit of research, invest wisely, and obviously keep it within your means. So streaming software is a must for personalized streaming. Streaming software transmits your gameplay live or via an IRL feed. So OBS Studio's done really well lately at building up a great reputation. It's very popular among streamers over the last few years. It's very easy to set up, and it can be set up with very little effort. It's completely free, and it's an open source software that's got loads of different plugins available to it to enhance its functionality. So next, let's talk a little bit about design elements. Showing bare gameplay is not really enough anymore. It's not very easy to stand out from the crowd if it's just gameplay. Design elements play a really important role, for example, overlays, alerts, and panels and things like that. Integration of design elements can be difficult and time-consuming unless you're using plugins like OWN3D Pro. Easy installation of design elements with a few clicks using OWN3D Pro. You get 5 free overlays and alerts you can use. And you can also find a lot more on OWN.pro. You can also check out OWN.tv. You have a wide selection of fantastic streaming overlays that you can browse around and purchase. You're guaranteed to find something that suits you, your style, and your new streaming setup. So what technology do you need per platform? You can basically use the same equipment for all platforms. On YouTube, you can stream directly with your webcam. So if you want to stream IRL as opposed to gameplay, no streaming software like OBS Studio is necessary. Let's talk a little bit about console streaming for a second. With direct console streaming, no streaming software is needed because it's normally built into the software or the actual console itself. So theoretically, no microphone or camera is needed. It can just be your gameplay, but it's very difficult to build up a following and generate viewers if all you're doing is gameplay. Therefore, the best thing to do is to have a streaming console with a headset and a microphone if you're going for a console stream. Console streamings can have a little bit of limitation in terms of the customizations you can make, especially when you compare it to PC streaming. So let's talk a little bit about PC streaming for a second. Of course, most people who stream on their PC want to be able to customize their streams, so we recommend to start streaming, you'll need OBS Studio or some other broadcasting software, some sort of streaming media tool like OWN.pro or Stream Elements, a camera, as we've already discussed, microphone, as we've already discussed, or optional headset, obviously headphones, and ideally a really strong front light for the best quality picture.
Is this video helpful? Join the free Owned Academy platform for even more features. We offer a course system designed to help you learn, and you can choose between written lessons or videos presented by experienced creators. Badges, progress, and achievements are all in one place. Learn for free and earn vouchers as you go. Join now and we'll help you evolve into a better creator.
You may also want to consider the following things when deciding how to stream. So streaming PC or laptop should be of a good enough standard to stream smoothly. Streaming can be intensive for the PC, and older equipment might not work as well. If you get a gaming headset, make sure it's padded and it's not pinching and bothering you, because you may be streaming for several hours, and that's quite important. If you do get an external microphone, if you want to hear your own voice, make sure that you can connect it to your headphones so that your microphone and headphones are basically connected together and you can hear your own voice. This can support your pronunciation and mediate your volume. A good internet connection is a must. Upload speed in particular is very important. It needs to be at least 5 megabits per second to have a very good consistent stream. Gaming chair, you need to be sat and comfortable and needs to be back friendly. If you equip yourself with more and more equipment, you may want to consider a new desk as well. As you get more equipment, your desk is probably going to become too small for you. So obviously you're going to operate there within your budget as to how big or how good a quality the desk is. You now know what you want to stream, where you can stream, and the technology you need. So let's get started.